Good afternoon, on what is a mild, bright and sunny day. It is Saturday the 20th of April and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. What I'm going to pull out of here is Octhorrorfest or Octhorrorfest. Of course, I had to pronounce that correctly. Part of the Gateway to Adventure series of fanzines from, let's have a look, R.J. Thompson, Appendix N Entertainment. There we go. What awaits you inside? Witches, curses, zombies, demonic possession, all right here in Octhorrorfest. Suitable for all levels of play, designed for use with old school essentials. Now, old school essentials is Necrotic Gnome's retro clone based upon the Moldvay Cook version of basic Dungeons and Dragons, one published in 1980 and 1981, and which is the one that I favour because that's what I started playing with. And it's always good to see extra support for it. So, within these pages lie the dark of the year of the liminal time when spirits walk the earth and magic is afoot. We proudly present you with rules and suggestions for using Hallows in your campaign. 3 new classes, Jack-O-Kin, the Witch and the Witch Hunter, ritual magic, spells above 6th level, rules for curing vampirism, the Elder Sign creature feature showcasing 6 new monsters for your campaign. So, let's have a look. This is quite a meaty affair in comparison to a lot of fanzines. Most fanzines will typically be about 24 to 32 pages. This is 46. So I've got a table with basically the credits and a nice piece of artwork opposite the table of contents. Introduction. So we have all the spooks and scary things overlooking the party of adventurers up there in the trees. You have a jack-o'-lantern there. And this very much focuses upon Halloween, and which is it's sort of like very much a very American tradition that we kind of sort of have taken up over here in the UK. There is a very much a European and a British tradition of it, but not so much in the modern times. So here we have Samhain and All Hallows, a brief study in history and tradition. So it's exploring that as well. And how to add both Samhain and Hallows in your campaign. So you've got essentially a brief history and how to use it. A good starting point there. You know, magic when the veil is thin, spirits of the undead, jack-o'-lantern magic. And then Children of the Night. We have the character classes Jack-O-Kin. Sort of slightly Nightmare Before Christmas style. Or very kind of cute and fluffy, as it were. But then we also have, so we've got the full stats on there, details about how to play Jack-O-Kin. So this is actually quite expansive in comparison to other old school essentials content, which tells us to aim for getting a complete character class on 2 pages. This is 4 pages, including that illustration. And then we do the same thing for witches, and witches will probably make a appear or as a class could appear in a wider campaign, not one necessarily focusing upon Samhain and Halloween. And there again, we've got the contents for the witch. So like the previous one, you've got like for the Jack-O-Kin, witch level progression, saving throws, spells known table all in one, spells per day, and all the special abilities. So the witch is a wholly simple magical research patron dissaver, spell casting and using magic items, and dealing dying curse, and how to cure poison. So just have a quick look at the Jack-O-Kin. It basically detects spirits, hiding, illumination, pass without trace, turning incorporeal entities. So it has elements there of the cleric, but turning incorporeal entities rather than the undead, although it could be the undead as well. And since we also have the witch, we have the witch hunter. And so he gets detect evil, detect magic, strength of will. He can turn the undead. He takes a vow of humility, and so on. So, and then we have the magic of the hollows. We've got a full spell list for the witch. So new witch spells, in addition to the ones that she can use from the core rules for old school essentials. And a full section on ritual magic. You know, boil, toil and trouble around the cauldron. Ritual spell casting and bonus spell levels, how augmentations work with rituals. And then times of power, lunar cycles, waxing moon, full moon, that sort of thing, solar and agrarian cycles. So tying, you know, the waxing and waning of the witch's power to the times of the year. And her ritual spells, she's got quite a lot of detail in here. This is a fully really rounded out class. And the other thing to look at essentially is that the witch as a class has been explored quite fully by Timothy Brannan. He's done a whole series of supplements on witches in different for your retro clones. So we're all the way up to 9th level ritual spells for your witch before we get on to curing vampirism. Quite a quick piece before we have obsession, possession, and exorcism, influence from beyond. You know, spirits leeching through into the mortal world and facing, you know, at possessing the innocent. And then we have the elder sign turning the outer dark. So we lean in here into the Lovecraftian, into the unnatural and its associated weirdness of the Cthulhu mythos. And we have then we have a creature feature, including the blob, hauler and pod people. Sorry, it's almost dropped it there. Scared the cat. So where were we? Yep, so the blob, hauler, and pod people. Very Halloween kind of monsters. And very kind of American horror monsters as well. That we come across to the United Kingdom for triffids. So if you want your ambulatory bushes with stingers, and then we have the plague zombie and the veggie zombie. Getting a little bit tongue-in-cheek there. And then the Appendix N, which has essentially inspirational writing, film, and music for your Halloween, and there's a really big selection there. No real discussion of it, just mention, and it's all worth looking at. Although I would say, why isn't it called the Appendix H? Wouldn't that be far more appropriate? Nevertheless, we have, of course, the open game license, and that's it for the fanzine for Octhorrorfest from Appendix N Entertainment, a fanzine for old school essentials. Well, if you enjoyed this unboxing, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be able to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you see me out here with a box containing a book or game, or in this case, a fanzine, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing in the Nook. I will be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.